ESKEi.
Hey, what's up?
Good to see you.
Likewise, happy to be here.
Welcome to the Algoriddim office here in Munich. You've just done something very, very special. You are officially the world's first DJ to perform live with an audience with DJ on the Meta Quest.
I was super happy with how I was able to perform on existing hardware with real faders, real knobs and pads.
Bass keeps coming.
But also have all the advantages of a DJ software right in front of my eyeball. Effects, the waveforms, the cue points, the track titles in a big playlist. But never lose the focus on the crowd. It's absolutely fantastic. And also the feeling that I had in my vinyl days to grab a record out of the sleeve and put it on the deck. This experience is something you really need to try out yourself to understand how big of a change this technology is for DJing.
So we've been developing this technology for a long time, and thanks to you, we were able to take it to the next level. But you've been DJing since the vinyl era. I believe I met you around 2011 at Music Mess.
Yes.
And
yes.
I remember back then you were a hip hop DJ. You gave me a mix CD, but I'm sure your journey started way before. So
Yes.
Tell me about the origin story of ESKEi83 and what were your influences?
I started DJing because I was in love with German hip hop. The rappers had a DJ in the background dropping the beats and also doing scratch hooks on the tracks, just like DJ Premier. That was what I wanted to be, making beats to record my own scratches on those beats. So I had to get some turntables, and luckily in the city where I played football, there was a record store right next to the train station. So I walked in and checked the hip hop records, the new releases. I had a turntable from my parents, or was more like a record player to be fair. And started doing little scratching and stuff until the belt fell off the turntable. And then the guy who sold me records in the store gave me an offer that he have of a beginner DJ setup with 2 belt-driven turntables and a very small mixer. So that were the humble beginnings where I played like hip-hop jams. And yeah, started learning, cutting it up, scratching, and built a record collection from there. I never was into DJ battles unless I found DJ battles that were focused around club rocking. And I found out way later about the great German DJs and wanted to learn scratching just as they do. So big up to you, my man. You have crazy good videos on YouTube. I was always watching your videos to become a better scratch DJ and incorporate this into my style of club DJing to become a better club performing DJ.
And of course, speaking of DJ battles, a lot of people know you for being the winner of the Rebel 3 style in 2014.
Correct, yeah.
One of my favorite 3 style sets of all time.
Thank you, man.
What would you say changed for your career after winning that competition?
Got a lot of new fans. They really like my approach of mixing these genres together and finding a way to transition between tracks in a new way, as musical as possible, but also have some technical finesse with the set, you know. And I'm really glad someone like you enjoyed the set so much. When I look back at it, I still feel I'm so much better now, 10 years later than I was there, but still super proud that I won this, yeah.
A lot's happened since then. You've been evolving your sound, and you have this mantra, real DJing is not dead.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Lots of people get it wrong. They think real DJing is all about vinyl. I would say vinyl DJing is pure DJing. It is the purest art form, but DJing was always evolving over the years. Someone had the idea to have a crossfader, you know, all these stuff. Then we got the chance to have digital mixers, the digital vinyl system, so we could play all types of music that we had on our hard drives, create own remixes and play it just like they were on vinyl. So it's super fantastic how everything is evolving over time, and now we are leading into the next era, and I'm super excited to be part of it. With all that said, real DJing was always about evolving the art form of DJing, bringing stuff to the next level and giving the artist more creative freedom, right? So everything leads to a better mix, a more creative way of bringing tracks together and create something new. And that is what real DJing is for me. Don't be lazy and just hit play, mix stuff together, create something new, and use all the tools that are available out there to make something new and fresh. And it's really important to be open-minded to everything that's new. It's super good when someone shows you something new, either it's music or technology. You can use the track or the new technology in your set to become a better DJ or play a better set. If you don't like it, you don't need to use it, but you always should try something out. If you are fine with playing vinyl records and you play a dope set on 45, it's super inspiring as well. That's real DJing, but it's also real DJing to me if someone using the latest technology, playing with the craziest effects and use everything to create something totally fresh and new. That is also real DJing for me, yeah.
So one thing that I really respect about you, ESKEi, is your work ethic. You started as a hip-hop DJ, but your sound has evolved throughout the years. You've traveled through all kinds of bass music, open format, and now you're having a moment with drum and bass. Tell me about your journey and how you got here.
As a DJ, it becomes more and more important to also be an artist. When I started DJing, it was more about like being the guy playing the music, making the dance floor happy. But if you want to grow as a DJ, you have to stand out, and it can be something how you mix stuff together on social media, for example, or you produce your own music, or you just do both. And that is why I also love digital technology, because I can create something in the studio and play it on the same night, something fresh for each and every set, and that helped me to become more interesting DJ. And so I got into production, and then I figured, oh, okay, the biggest DJ on the planet will be booked because they have a huge record. So I started producing my own songs and came from trap to moombaton, twerk, dubstep and future bass. I realized if I play too many different styles, it makes it more complicated to be accepted in one scene, and I really wanted to become a touring DJ that is known for a certain style, and I figured out that drum and bass works really well with the style of my DJing, because hip-hop DJing and drum and bass DJing is really similar. You mix records together and create something new. You can use acapellas and vocals on top of the beats. It's a similar BPM, only DMB is double the tempo. And also what I really love about the drum and bass scene is that DJs are respected just for the DJing. That is something that is literally gone in lots of other genres. Of course, there is a battle scene and there's turntablism and all this stuff. But in drum and bass, you can get into the scene, do some really fresh, play a cool double, make cool DJ stuff, and you will be on their radar. That's really cool. For me as a producer, learning from future bass and dubstep and all these other genres, I could like create my own type of style of DMB and bring in the ideas that I think not too many others had before. And everything works really well and helped to bring my fans from all over the years into where I am now.
I couldn't agree more. I think,
long answer.
I think even though your sound has evolved, I think there's always been a common thread for the ESKEi83 sound and the ESKEi83 brand.
Thank you. That makes me really happy, especially from someone like you. Thank you, man.
So we've already covered that you are a world champion DJ, producer, party rocker. We've spoken a lot about your wins, but let's hear about some of your losses, your struggles, the hard times, because we all know this career isn't easy.
Yeah, the first thing that comes to my mind is when I won freestyle, there was Qbert, and he said, you gotta practice your scratching. And he gave me free course to his scratch school. I wanna become a better scratcher still, but yeah, there's so many other skills to learn before that. I wish I would have put more energy into production earlier in my career. Also, like the social media side of the DJ job nowadays. It is sometimes stressful to always get the footage and cut it together, post it, and deal with the reactions to it. But it's also great that you can be discovered by so many new fans each and every day just by uploading a video. That is something I really like.
What would you say is driving you, and what are you trying to achieve?
I want to play the perfect set on every show. Even if they are not a fan of this and that I do, I will teach them that the way I do it is something special, and they should check it out and see what is possible on the decks right now. You know, they always say everyone can be a DJ in 2024, and that is true, but there are so much opportunities that you can take with the latest tech that makes you even better DJ, a great artist, and makes you perform really, really well and can set you apart from the regular DJing that we all know and see on the big stages. 10 years ago, I was always looking at those DJs playing the big festivals, and I was like, why don't they do a little bit more of this and that and really show good DJing, but they don't do it. And I realized sometimes it's not that easy on a big stage with a big production to do this. But times have changed so drastically with all the technology that is now available that you really can play an incredible DJ performance, do loads of stuff live.
How do you feel about DJing with other platforms as opposed to the current standard, which may be USB sticks and a laptop?
I'm always super interested in new technology. To have your DJ library available on your mobile device, for example. I really like the idea to be free whatever to use to perform my set. And when I've heard about the software on a mobile device, I was really stoked to try it out. And it introduced me to the whole world of DJ Pro. And I was also super impressed by the way the software works on the Mac. I'm an Apple Music user, so to have all my Apple Music library that I have saved on my phone, I have automatically my DJ software as well, and mess around with it, try new plans, super, super cool. What I also would like to add is that we have now so many platforms that will allow you to start DJing, right? On a phone, on a tablet, on a computer, but also you can start on a classic vinyl setup as well. So each and every person can find their own entrance into the world of DJing, and it is absolutely great because DJing is so much fun and shouldn't be gatekept by anyone. Music is there to share with each other. Everyone that makes music wants that so many people as possible can listen to it, and I think DJ Pro is a great hub to get people into the DJ world, and so they can share music and spread their idea of the perfect mix. It's really cool to see that maybe someone downloading an app on a phone maybe become the next big superstar and play a big stage.
So we've spoken a lot about the technology and the evolution of technology in DJing, starting with turntables, moving into digital, DVS, and then here at Algoriddim we introduced DJ software to iPad, iPhone, streaming, neural mix, stems, and now we're into this brand new era of spatial DJing. We already launched on the Apple Vision Pro, and now, with your help, we're launching on the Meta Quest, which is a fully functional computer on your head. It has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, you can stream all of your music library through there.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. They think it's an extension to what you use normally to have this view, but it isn't. That is the computer.
So ESKEi, you've described DJ Pro on the Meta Quest as a true game changer, and that we will all look back in a few years at this moment as the turning point when virtual reality and mixed reality transformed how we DJ forever.
Yeah, it's true.
Big words, but of course, there's always skeptics when it comes to new technology.
I was skeptical as well because I did not really understand what the idea behind a virtual reality headset is in a DJ context, but it is the natural evolution of removing the screen from my DJ setup. You'll be on stage and it's so amazing that you can plug it into a DJ controller and have all the haptics that you know from your existing hardware, and you can mix it with the virtual reality and also with the mixed reality. You have now everything that was on your computer right in front of your eyes. That's why I think everyone who is skeptical about this technology should try it out. It doesn't take away anything from what is existing now, but it can give you something extra that you haven't had before, same as it was with DVS back in the day. And I think we will really look back at this point when we finally removed all the screens and stopped looking into monitors and stuff like that, but still have the whole processing power of a computer. And as you said, this is just the beginning. Gear like the Meta Quest will become part of our daily life. I'm 100% sure about it. Watching movies, listening to music, playing games. It makes so much fun using a unit like this for almost everything in daily life. And to be able to also like DJ with it and play a set is absolutely fantastic to me. And the technology will become better and better, smaller. And so I'm pretty sure in the future we will see a lot of people using stuff like that to create amazing art.